Okay, quick question. Have you ever tried living in a dark cave under a rock or 2 miles under the ocean where it's freezing, pitch black, and everything is trying to squish you like a stress ball? Yeah, that's my life. Hi, I'm a brotulid fish. You can call me a brotula if you want. We're on a nickname basis now. And just to set the mood, humans can't even agree on what family I belong to. Am I a Bythitidae, Brotulidae, Ophidiidae? Even scientists argue about me. So, if you're confused already, congrats, you're experiencing the authentic Brotula lifestyle. First of all, look at me. I'm basically a tiny eel, except I've got kind of a tadpole vibe too. Most of us are only 5 to 10 centimeters long, so like finger-sized. But then I've got cousins who are over 60 centimeters, and some get close to 90 centimeters. So the family reunion is awkward. And our body design? Oh, it's a choice. We've got this long body with one continuous fin that runs from our back, wraps around the tail, and keeps going along the belly. So yes, I look like a ribbon with a head. Cute in theory, but try swimming like that when the water's acting rude. Eyes? Optional. Some of us have normal eyes. Some of us are almost blind. And the cave versions? Fully blind. Imagine being born and never seeing light, not even once. No colors, no sunsets, not even, ow, my eyes. Just eternal darkness. That's my cousin, the Mexican blind brotula. Mexico's Typhila per se. He lives in freshwater caves where salt and freshwater mix, which sounds cool until you realize it's basically black forever. And good luck spotting us, even divers barely see us. A bunch of us live way down in deep sea territory, like 2,500 meters near hydrothermal vents. One relative, Thermicthis holisi, literally hangs out where super hot water blasts out of the seafloor. So picture this. Pitch black, boiling vent water nearby, chemical smelling chaos, insane pressure crushing everything. That's his neighborhood. Meanwhile, I'm over here complaining about my living situation like I pay rent. Reef life? More like hide and pray life. If I live near coral reefs, I'm not out there swimming around like some influencer fish. I'm a professional hider. I squeeze into cracks, caves, little holes, and coral. During the day, you won't even see me. I'm tucked away like a shy sock behind the dryer. And honestly, a lot of humans only find brotulas when they use chemicals like rotenone to stun fish and flush us out. That's how scientists collected a bunch of us in the Seychelles Islands. So no, we're not antisocial, we're just committed to our personal space. Even my glow-up is temporary. In life, I might be a bright golden yellow, like, wow, okay, stunning. But the second I'm preserved in formalin, my color fades fast. So, even my beauty has a time limit. Love that for me. Being a deep-sea brotula, it's got some cool vibes, but some terrible conditions. A lot of my egg-laying relatives live below 150 meters, and tons live deeper than 2,000 meters. Deep sea sounds mysterious until you remember it comes with freezing water, crushing pressure, barely any food, permanent night mode. No warm beach days, no sunlight, just cold darkness and the sound of your own regret. Shallow reef brotulas like me have a whole different problem: predators. Bigger fish love eating long, skinny things like me, so I hide. But hiding means food doesn't just politely swim into my mouth. So I do this routine. Wait, wait, wait. Dash out. Snatch a tiny crustacean, panic. Rocket back into my crevice. It's basically grocery shopping in a horror movie. In aquariums, humans call me easy to care for. They put me in peaceful tanks with PVC pipes and little flower pots like I'm moving into a studio apartment. They're like, he needs hiding spots. Yes, I do. But then they make the tank so big and rock-filled that they can't find me to feed me. And I'm too shy to come out. And I might literally starve while being invisible. Imagine being both mysterious and hungry. Iconic, but tragic. Also, some hobbyists say I might eat bristleworms. So, I'm useful. but nobody's totally sure. Even my talents get debated. Classic Brotula experience. Here's the part that genuinely makes me tired. Scientists don't even agree how many of us exist. Since 2002, 110 plus new species have been added. In 2005, 26 new species got described in one paper. Then in 2007, boom, more new genera and more new species. So humans are basically like, we found another one. And I'm like, cool, do you know my name though? Because I don't. Some say there are 200 to 220 species, others say 175 to 200. Some split us into different families. There's even a whole group, Dynamaticthidae, that got promoted into its own family with 25 genera and 114 species. Which means even we don't know who's invited to Thanksgiving. Also, I've had multiple names over time. Humans keep relabeling us like we're jars in a pantry. At one point, a name was based on a single male specimen, one fish. One guy gets caught and suddenly the whole family is like, well, guess this is who we are now. Ready for the weirdest part? I might give birth. Most ocean fish lay eggs, like 97% of them. But me? I might give birth to live babies. That's viviparity. In my group, Bythitidae, a bunch of us are live bearers. Dozens of genera, at least 70 species, probably more. And the number keeps changing because humans keep discovering us like Pokemon. But here's the twist, not all brotulas do this. The bearded brotula, that's Brotula barbata, lays eggs. Gelatinous ones that float around. And Brotula clarkae can produce over 1 million eggs in one spawning pulse. 1 million! That is the opposite of my strategy. They're like, quantity. I'm like, okay, but what if quality and also stress? Pregnancy inside a fish body is work. Males can't just do the all spray and swim away. They've got special organs, claspers, and little structures for internal fertilization. Then embryos grow inside my ovaries, and in some species they develop these ribbon-like nutrient structures. They're called trophotania, basically tiny feeding straps. So yes, my babies are literally plugged into me, like a power strip. It's giving underwater maternity suite. And some of us are doing this in extreme places, deep sea vents, abyss zones. Some relatives have even been found deeper than 7,300 meters. So imagine carrying a bunch of fully developing babies inside your body while the ocean is trying to turn you into a pancake. Love that. When the babies are born, they're not helpless little drifters, they're big and well developed, ready to swim. But that costs energy. I can't just crank out 1 million like the egg layers. Some tiny females around 5.9 centimeters have been found carrying about 140 developed embryos. A finger-sized fish packed with babies. That's not a pregnancy, that's a full-on storage unit. And because I produce fewer offspring, every single one matters. If something goes wrong, I can't easily replace them. Egg layers can flood the water with chances. I'm out here emotionally invested in each one. So here I am, stuck between extremes. Either carry babies inside me in caves and deep oceans, feeding them through special structures, or release giant clouds of eggs and let fate decide. No simple fish life, no shortcuts, just vibes and darkness and pressure and constant identity confusion. Also, on top of everything, I'm shy. Some of my relatives live around the Western Pacific near Japan, Taiwan, and the Philippines, and different species replace each other across regions like neighbors trading houses across the ocean. In aquariums, I might live with eel gobies or wormfish. Just a bunch of cave dwellers hovering around like, yep, still hiding, still anxious. We're peaceful, we're not bullies, but being peaceful also means we're not exactly winning food fights. In the wild, we might live as shallow as 20 meters or thousands of meters down in freezing blackness. Either way, I keep doing what brotulas do best. Undulating my ribbon fin, squeezing into tiny cracks and surviving in places most fish would never dare to live. That's my weird secret life as a brotula fish. Alright, your turn. What part surprised you the most? The caves, the vents, the identity crisis, or the underwater pregnancy nightmare? Drop a comment and let me know. And if you want more weird ocean creatures with questionable life choices, stories, like and subscribe. Also, yes, I will be hiding under a rock immediately after this.